Whenever a world-class striker joins a powerhouse club, the expectations are just sky high. But what Harry Kane is doing at Bayern Munich, well, that's something else entirely. Let's break down the Champions League masterclass that has the entire football world buzzing. Just look at this number, 20. That's how many goals Harry Kane has already bagged this season. And get this, we're only a couple of months in. I mean, that is the literal definition of hitting the ground running. So how did he get to 20 so fast? Where are all these goals coming from? Let's take a closer look at this just phenomenal scoring run he's been on. What's truly remarkable here is the consistency. He's not just scoring in one competition. He's a threat absolutely everywhere. 15 goals in the Bundesliga, 4 in the Champions League, and of course, he's still as clinical as ever for England. It's an all-around attacking masterclass, plain and simple. Okay, but it was his performance against Galatasaray in the Champions League that really stood out. So let's get into the details of that dominant away victory. The final score was a convincing 3-1 win, but this was so much more than just a win. It was a real statement of intent, especially on a tough European away night. And Kane, well, he was right at the heart of it all. And you can see from this timeline just how Bayern systematically dismantled a very tough opponent. An early goal from Kingsley Coman kind of set the tone. Galatasaray, they fought back hard, but it was Kane who delivered that crucial second goal late in the game, right before Jamal Musiala sealed the deal. It was just a professional, dominant performance from start to finish. Kane's individual impact? Yeah, it was the deciding factor. He was deservedly man of the match, and not just for scoring that critical goal. It was for his all-around play, dropping deep, linking up with teammates, and just being a constant threat. He was the difference maker, right when it mattered most. So how does this one performance fit into the bigger picture? Well, Kane's incredible form isn't happening in a vacuum. Nope, it's fueling an absolutely perfect start to the season for Bayern Munich. 9 games played, 9 games won. That's insane. Bayern are on a flawless run across the Bundesliga and the Champions League. They look completely unstoppable, and their new number 9 is a huge reason why. Now, what makes this streak even more impressive is the context. See, last season, Bayern had some really nervy moments away from home in the Champions League. So this dominant away victory, it shows a complete turnaround. They've replaced those past struggles with just unstoppable momentum. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Let's hear directly from the man himself. His comments after the match, they reveal a lot about both the team's mentality and his own. See? Right here, Kane himself acknowledges those past struggles. He says, "We wanted to make sure to keep the momentum going. So this isn't just about winning one game, it's about fixing a weakness and setting a whole new standard for the team." And right here, this is where you see that personal self-belief. He's not just hoping for chances, he says he's knowing he'll get them. That kind of calm confidence, that is the mindset of a striker at the absolute peak of his powers. So, what's the big takeaway from this one incredible night in Turkey? What does this single performance really tell us about Kane and about Bayern? It really boils down to 3 key things. First, Kane's impact hasn't just been good, it's been totally transformative. Second, with him leading the line, Bayern have cemented their status as a top contender to win the whole Champions League. And third, this victory was way more than just 3 points. It was a powerful message to the rest of Europe. Which leaves us with one final, pretty exciting question. The guy has already scored 20 goals. He's leading an undefeated team. Is Harry Kane just settling in? Or is he actually on track for a truly historic, record-breaking season? Because based on the evidence so far, it is really hard to bet against him.